My bar is not going to be as high as other people's, Molly. Looking at a season where I don't know, sixth is what I expect. I don't know what they're going to consider. They don't consider anything a success unless they get to the finals, and I certainly don't see anything remotely approaching that. The Lakers aren't a very good team. And I know there's going to be hand-wringing all season. There's going to be less of it from me than anybody else talking about basketball on this network. Because I don't have those expectations. I think there are more good teams to start this season than I have ever seen in my life. And I'm old enough for that to be a long time. The Lakers ain't one of those teams. So the notion that I'm just going to go crazy about the Lakers every single day and what they have or don't have, they don't have enough to be a threat in either conference. They're in the West. There's enough good teams there. Would sixth be sort of that's the over-under? And I don't know if they can make that. They may look like a play-in team. And I'm not just going off last night. We're going off what we know their roster to be, issues they have. We don't know whether this team is going to be around as presently constructed by the time we get to the trade deadline. So, I don't have big expectations of the Los Angeles Lakers this year at all.
Here's where I'm at, y'all. I'm not going to get caught up in last night because you're going up against the reigning, defending NBA champions, who, by the way, I believe is going to repeat, okay? But the bottom line is, it doesn't take much. If you know the game of basketball, you look at their roster, we see what we see. There's no J.J. Redicks on the roster. There's no J.J. Redicks on the roster. They don't exist, okay? You don't have anybody who's a bona fide sharpshooter, a bona fide sniper. You just don't have it. And so for me, when you look at it from that standpoint, I say a huge success would be a playoff berth and a win in the first round, because that would be exceeding expectations. Based on the roster presently constructed, they simply don't have shooters. It's too much to expect Anthony Davis to be healthy and for LeBron James in his 20th year to carry this squad all season long. He was ready last night. Anthony Davis certainly wasn't shabby, but they had open looks, and I really appreciate what LeBron James said. They had open looks in some instances because the team allowed you to have open looks, because they were saying, JJ, he with us. He with us, except it wasn't a he, it was a they. They with us, a whole bunch of theys, a whole bunch of individuals on a Lakers squad that you were basically daring to shoot from the perimeter, because that's just simply not what they're going to do. I'm looking at Golden State, Clippers, Dallas, Phoenix, Denver.
Memphis.
I mean, did I say Memphis yet? And did I say Memphis yet? I mean, definitely Memphis. I mean, before we even get to even think about the Los Angeles Lakers, there's 6 to 7 teams, because even with Rudy Gobert, I think Minnesota with Anthony Edwards clearly having arrived, I throw them in the mix as well. New Orleans, that's 8. Okay, I mean, there's 8 teams that you automatically think about before you even get to the Los Angeles Lakers with Anthony Davis and LeBron James on that squad. So I'm going to say the answer to this question is a first-round win in the postseason. That's the best I can give the Lakers, and that's pushing it. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.